Hello, everybody. Welcome back to BSG Online number 4. We are raising money for Mind. If you want to help us out with donating, you can find the link to donate below the stream or in chat if you type in !donate. And now it's time for our next run, which is going to be Yoku's Island Express by jkxwing. Take it away, friendo.
Hello, well, I'm gonna start right with the game because there's a little cutscene at the beginning. So, time starts in 3, 2, 1, go! Little introduction to the game. Yoku's Island Express is a pinball Metroidvania game, which is, not that common in these days. You play this little dung beetle here. He's want to be a postman on this cute island called Mokumana. But something happens, and because I skipped through every text box, I just explained the lore a bit. So there was just an attack. The Godslayer attacked a tree that we don't gonna see, and the island god, and I have basically to gather all the chiefs of the island together and save the island god. But in this run we don't bring them actually back, we only defeat the bosses, which ends in a bit weirdy cutscene at the end. So here's a little scare. Phosphor at the beginning doesn't let us go through. Besides, he want a mushroom. We never got to get one here. The only thing we need now is our little weapon, which we're gonna use a lot. Also in this game, the currency are fruits. You can see them in the top left corner, and with those you can unlock flipper pedals, or in longer runs you also can buy stuff like trackers or a map and stuff, and colors for the ball. So this is our little weapon, and yeah, it makes fun to honk it, and everyone who has a honky mode, do it in the chat. I'm gonna use that a lot of time, even if it's not necessary. But the party horn actually have a lot of interesting features. It can not only break stuff in the background, or there was, by the way, the first skip, first try. It can break stuff in the background and can break stuff that is in my way, and I can also collect stuff a bit on range, which is important in like 10-15 minutes around. Here's the introduction to a little, collect all the keys and the door gonna open. And one more thing, in this game you can basically only walk right, left, and use the pedals and party horn. That's all you can do. They're coming more abilities later, but if you don't press anything while rolling down a slope like I do now, you're a bit faster. So yeah, doing nothing is faster than actually doing things. Upcoming is a pinball section. You have a bit time for donations if something is left from the last run or so.
Well, there is nothing left from the last run, unfortunately. But maybe a few people have joined to see this run and might be curious what we're actually raising money for. And we're raising money for Mind, which is the nationwide charity event to prevent mental health issues and help people who are already dealing with mental health issues. And especially in our day and age where mental health problems have become pretty important, it's a great cause. And I'm pretty sure everybody in chat knows somebody or themselves struggle a little bit with mental health problems. So pretty sure everybody's aware how important this topic is. So if you want to help us, or rather help Mind, then feel free to donate. We would highly appreciate that. Thank you very much.
So you saw probably that I shortly opened the map, and that can change my downfall a bit to save a few seconds, like half a second or a second, I don't know, but it did not trigger, so that's why I opened the map there. This body here is Kickback. He's like Navi, a little sidekick that helps from every now and then, but yeah, well, no one needs him. He is more than Navi actually. He saves me from thorn pits, but yeah, not really. So you can go into this area pretty early in the game, and the devs also wanted to do that. But most people come here way later. They first go for the main quest, and then they're gonna get sent down here because they cannot keep going because the way is blocked with some black rocks that only can be destroyed with such slugs. You saw such slugs here, yeah, those. And in this area we can obtain the slug vacuum, which allows us to grab some of these slugs for 15 seconds and destroy rocks like bombs in other games, but we do other stuff with those. There are only really those are the black rocks, by the way. Most of the time we never destroy those. We find other ways. Itchy nose. So here's the slug meadow, and there is the slug vacuum. So normally we grab a slug and destroy these two rocks on the left you're gonna see now. But because you can use slugs as you want, you can just bump yourself back. Yeah. That's we're gonna do again because they only launch for 15 seconds. And with that slug I gonna do pole skip. That brings me to the other side of that pole here. Enough force to push it over, and we skip an entire cutscene and a really not good pinball area. No one likes that. And a tower climb, like, I believe 3 minutes or so. At this point, when I go up this pipe on the right side, I want to have 91 fruits. I don't think I can reach that. Actually, no. 90 fruits, really? So, because of one fruit, I have to make an extra fruit round. That's like 15 seconds lost or so. Gonna pick up the main quest here, because otherwise I cannot approach to all the bosses. That's the longest dialogue in the game, done in 4 seconds. And upcoming is my favorite skip in the game. Sometimes I fail it, but it's the best skip in the game, in my opinion. So that was the extra fruit round to get some fruits. In hijack, the skip I'm gonna do, we grab a slug here and not just destroy that rock. I don't even need to destroy that rock because I don't want to go over the waterfall. I use that slug to go back in the village and stand in the right place, and with a slug, it depends on where the slug is on the ball. That direction on the upper side you're gonna shoot yourself, and this was a shoot into the beeline, the fast travel system. that skips another cutscene, a side quest, a lot of fruit collection because the side quest needs like over 80 fruits, I believe, and some more slug action. So yeah, that was a pretty huge skip. I believe more than 5 minutes. Upcoming and next one, we'll skip the easiest, the best value skip in the game, basically, because it's super easy and you skip this whole building here. It's really not hard. Oh, I missed it. Okay, wait. Yeah, second try. And that's it. There's just the chest behind this little rock and I don't have to do anything in this building anymore. This door is locked from the one side and you have to clear this building or jump from the roof or such down. And yeah, we don't do that at all. Now I have to clean my mind a bit because the hardest skip in the game is coming. And I hope I can pull this off because I don't want to do the setup. Setup is even more annoying. I'm gonna explain it when I get it, because this is actually pretty hard. Too late. I destroy the first rock here because of the setup if I fail the skip here. That could be worked. Ah, dang it, missed it. Okay, I have to do the setup. If you collect these wickerlings, if you collect the first wickerling, it's gonna give you a text box, and that text box, if you hit a thing while you get a text box, you're gonna get misfired in a different direction, and I wanted to get into the beeline again. It's just really annoying. Nice. And I just got Leap of Fate first try. The setup for the skip for the skip. If I fail that one skip, I do another one, right? So, and here we are at our first real ability. Well, second after the slugs. It's circling on a leash, a little hook. And with that we can grapple around these flowers. Pretty fun. Get some extra fruits here. At this point in the game we need some fruits. Like from now on, I believe 110 more. But after these 110 fruits, fruits are not important anymore. So here's another skip with the right angle. Just pause buffer it, and if you know the angle, you can do it. It's not that hard. 58 is a bit few, so I pick up some extra fruits here. If you don't grapple this hook, you can go over the pole without doing anything. And with some force you can get this boulder out of the way. Oops. Please give me that. I want to get those extra fruits here. Please. Thank you. And that's enough. So, Neil, hi. And Becky, hi. And Kiara, hi. So I opened here a door for later. And yeah, 80 fruits is all I need. I don't... I need, the next time I need fruit is 100 in like 10 minutes or so. Oh, Mr. Dog. Have to talk with this guy. It's like the only guy I really have to talk with. Well, Jojo later again. So again, some free time. This is just normal base routing. I do like the fountain water stuff, and if you have something, go ahead. Otherwise, I explain a bit to the story also.
I actually got a donation here.
Nice.
I got 10 euros from Paxis saying, German runner for a good cause? Question mark? I am in with 10 euros. Greetings from Germany.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. And hi, Ifim. All the Yoku players showing up. Oh yeah, he was here earlier. I did not saw him. Now I saw him. So the first chief we're gonna do is high up on at the mountain, and these three guys, where I have to talk with one of them, they had a plan to go up, and it's basically I have to get water. Ohm, the owl below me, gets to have to find a seed pod, and Tylo, the weasel or whatever it is, I don't know, have to get some guano. But yeah, everyone gonna have a problem, so I have to help everyone. Yeah, that was the seed pod, and finally the guano on the left side, where I opened the door already. Here's a little trick. You can destroy these rocks with the noisemaker, and that's way more efficient than just hitting it with the ball. Like, yeah, do that 4 times is just annoying. And you can even honk through the walls. I should have done that. Okay. So finish this little pinball section. Actually, we play so less pinball in this speedrun here. It's so fun. Because we skip all of them. And can I get some bad scary modes, please? Oops. That was not intended. There are the beds. So now we can climb to Ivory Peak. Oh, please. It was such a good climb. I missed the second last one. Well, not bad. So here we are at the spaceship. These frogs here want to go to space, and that's why they cannot help us, because their launching window is closing, so, and they have a problem in the exhaust. So I have to help them before he's gonna help us. But I don't want to help. I don't want his help. I just want to beat the boss. Yeah, getting over it with Yoku, exactly. Sometimes I'm struggling so much at the hook, but yeah. So here is it, our first boss. Well, actually, it's not yet the boss, but you saw the boss room. What I try in this fight is first go completely around, now shoot on the left one, and that's the highest result you can get. Like, each of these spider needs 2 hits. You can sometimes one-shot them, I don't know why. It's something with the hitbox, I believe. And yeah, I'll just collect all the stones. Can I get this backhand? Yes. And now we're doing the boss here. This boss is easy explained. he has the legs on the right and the left. You have to knock off both of the legs. If you knock one loose and shoot then in his mouth, you're gonna replace the leg you did knock off, so you have to really care of your shoots, and then you have to launch the rocket with a slug and do that 3 times. That's basically the boss. Oh, and don't drop down, because that's bad. That's, by the way, the mouth. And that was the first boss. Pretty good time, I have to say. Bye bye. So, and now normally for inbounds, any percent runs or main quest runs, you have to talk to Boone because you need him later, but in all bosses we can skip him. We don't need the help of those guys. We just want to fight the bosses. When I'm going down this beanstalk, there's a little trick to launch to the left. Oh, that was not a good launch. You can fly way more to the right and get a bit more speed. That was not optimal, but it was okay. So here is also one of my favorite skips, fountain skip, and again with pause buffering and the hook. If you know the correct position, you can fling yourself off this cliff. You think probably, hey, I can just go way over it, but the wind is pushing you back. And if you go too low, you're gonna knock the rock. So you have to be in an exact angle, like, what is it, 5 to 10 pixels or so? Not much. So we are now in the hideout, the area where the second boss is placed in Merrow Hill. The game calls it for the first boss. It's probably the easiest boss. It doesn't need any special abilities or so to reach here. Only the slugwag, and the slugwag you need for everything. But I don't like this boss at all. So Jojo explaining us the that in the underbelly is some pressure is building. What is it? What is it called? I believe pressure. The boiling underbelly, is it? Yes. And yeah, the chief of the Skull Gang is there to fix it. Here's Spina. But yeah, he needs help as well, so we have first to find a way in. Normally you do here 2 pinball sections, one the big here, and you can already see the little one on the right. That's gonna be accessed with some slugs. But we actually don't go in the right one. We just want to open the door to the slugs on the left. There's kickback, by the way. I don't need it. So here are the slugs. Please give me the right one. Of course, always the last one. And when I grab this, I'm gonna leave here because you saw that pressure on the right here, and you can actually shoot through that. So we don't have to fix that second pinball area. Also, here are 3 cannons. You don't have to bring all up. You can just turn around in mid-air, you get some extra momentum, and you can just jump in the last cannon. So, and if I'm gonna like this, because it's his favorite music, so I just explain the boss a bit, and then I'm gonna be a bit quiet, because the music is actually not bad. So first I have to get some keys, open the door on the right, and then I push a button so I get multi-ball, And with those multi-ball I have to get in all the cannons 3 times. That's basically the complete boss. No, please. So I hope the music is loud enough so you can hear it. Some jamming. For real? No! That's bad. That didn't happen like the last half year, so... One more time. Nice, and that's the second boss. So, because we pushed all holes, the rock in the bottom cracked and all the pressure went down to the left, the right bottom side. So no problem anymore for those. Talk to Spina to get back to the hideout, and off we go to the end game. At this point we need 100 foods. It was not 10 minutes, it was like 5 or so, but yeah, if I miss some skips it would be. So that's the last time I really need fruits in this game, just to travel back to the village. And here is where everything happens. Normally you need now the dive fish and do an underwater section, doing 7 pinball tables and stuff. But yeah, I found a crazy glitch like over 2 years ago, where you can fall through ground and only get stick to pinball sections, or like these hooks and stuff, and water is also good. So I need really good angles here, that's good. And now I'm gonna skip like every section. I need water, underwater stuff with the dive fish, or all the pinball sections down there. They are really annoying. And if I drop at this ledge, can I please? I'm shortly in front of the last boss. Not the last boss, like the last chieftain boss. The end boss is still coming. And yeah, if you have some donations, you can. Or anything else?
I indeed have one. It is a 20 euro donation from Anonymous. Unfortunately, without any comment, but we have some influence on some bid wars right here.
Nice.
So this is something we should probably have talked earlier, but the kill save, is that still coming up?
No. That is already gone for like 20 minutes. No, not 20 minutes, 10 minutes already down. Sorry. Did we have an incentive?
It's not a big deal, because right now in this moment both are tied with 26 each. So
was it for kill or was it for?
I mean, both were 26. So
Yeah, I accidentally killed it because I always kill it. I did not. I had not on a plan that we had an incentive for it. Oh, sorry.
that's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, we got a more incentive for the next run, which is Super Cable Boy, or rather a bit war, where you can either join or destroy the glitch. Currently, this one is tied as well, so with only a single dollar, you in chat can decide if you want to kill the glitch or join the glitch in Super Cable Boy. So get your donations in.
So Screech here is actually my favorite boss in the game. Oops, missed there something. It's basically a threat to the new island god, and normally you have to save these clanmates, but I skipped that because I just want to do bosses, right? And once you save them, you can play multiplayer here all the time, basically. And it's pretty fun. You only have to bring them to the swords on the right and on the left. And then you get like, I believe 15 hits, is it? He gonna freeze my clanmate friends. And with some good shots, you can free them again and hopefully bring them to the swords easily. That's good. And that's the last phase. 15 hits. There are some strats to do this boss a bit faster, like, yeah, manipulate the ball dropping and stuff. But that's too much for talking in the marathon, because the boss is already dead. Can I get out of here, please? Can I please get out of here? Thank you. So, no one needs to talk to you. And now it's basically going back to the village and doing the last phase of the end boss. So, you remember the kickback, the Navi guy? He's actually not that nice. He normally he is the God Slayer, basically. He's the big threat that we are trying to defeat in this game, and we never knew till the very end of the game. And he evolves 2 times. We only gonna see his last form because the glitch that I'm gonna do now, it's like an out of bounds glitch, but I'm not going completely out of bounds. And this is like, the boss normally is in 5 phases, and this screen is phase 3 because we never saw it. The game thinks we are in phase 3, but actually I'm playing this part here on the right side, which is the last phase of the boss. And there's kickback. Remember this guy here? That's how he looked like, and now he looks like that. And what I have to do is now, I believe 28 or 29 slugs in a chain, explode the chain from the bottom, and when they're exploding the chain, it's time. So upcoming in a few seconds. Now. And that's all bosses from Yoku Express. Is that a world record? What time is it? I don't see it.
According to my stream, it's a 33:26.
If the starting time was correct, that's a world record. Let me see. 33:39 was the old record. I don't have a timer.
Might need to double check that.
Yeah, I have to double check that.
Well, nonetheless, GG's.
Again, another world record in all bosses in the marathon run. and not even that good. It's so weird. Yeah, the end time looks good. I have to check the starting time. Can do that pretty fast, I believe. Just oh, by the way, I have to say something. This game has a randomizer made by me and some other speedrunners, and also the devs. They included it in the beta version of Steam, so everyone can play that. And it's pretty fun, even if you only finish the game once or twice. You can do that. You don't need any skips for the normal difficulty. If you approach too very hard, you're gonna need some skips. So let me check.
Yeah, so according, like I just got a message that says that time should pretty much be accurate. At least from the tech side, the start and the stop should be mostly pretty accurate.
Yeah, I just look at the start timing now. Let me double check that. When do I press start? Come on, please. Yeah, I believe it's like 1 more second or so, but that's still a record. Like 33:27. That's still a record by 12 seconds. Nice. Thanks for having
Congrats.
me. Yeah, I'm blasted. Even I paused the game and I showed Kickback how he looked like and stuff like that. Oh my god. Okay, I can still improve this run. Easy. Yes, and I'm in the credits for the randomizer as well, as Becky mentioned. So, yeah, that's Yoku's Island Express with all bosses. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to test this game, feel free to test the demo on any platform. It is on PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And it's not that big of a deal to purchase. It's often in deals and stuff. And it's a really cute game. I have like over 1,000 hours. So don't feel sad when you playing not as well as I do. I have a lot of training. Thanks, and last words from you, I believe.
Yes, thank you very much. So, talking about cute games, hey, you there, cute chat, how's it going? Yeah, first of all, thank you very much for this run, and once again, congrats on world record. Yeah, coming up next, after a quick intermission, will be Super Cable Boy by Boney. And like I said earlier, there is still a bitward going on for that run, which is destroy or join the glitch. So you can choose if you want to destroy or join the glitch. And it's currently still undecided. So you in chat, with just a single euro, you can be the one who decides if we join or destroy. But yeah, that will be after a short intermission. So get up, stretch your legs, get some water, stay hydrated. And yeah, we jump into a quick intermission, and when we're back, it's time for Super Cable Boy. So don't go anywhere, we will be right back.